Plays over the top into Sterling. He heads it into the box. Oh, Aubameyang shoots and he scores. Of course, this game is just stupid. Ooh, Martial! Go on, Martial! Martial! Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode number 7. Okay, so in today's episode, we have a game against Aston Villa at home, and then we have an away trip against Liverpool at Anfield, and then we're going to cap the episode off with our home game in our Group E encounter against Athens. So we have an inbox message from Marcus Rashford. So he's just saying, just wanted to let you know I'm feeling good, boss. Ready to come in for Anthony Martial if you need me in the next game. So in the other episode, Martial did get injured. I think it was against Brighton. So he's out for 2 months, and we basically are stuck with Ronaldo and Rashford. At the moment, I'm not too fond of Ronaldo because his movement off the ball isn't too great. Like when he does get the ball and he's in front of goal, I mean, he's really clinical. So yeah, this is a side where we need everyone on the field, all 11 players, to actually get down and dirty, do the hard work, press as a team, and make the runs as well, have the stamina to make the runs. And at the moment, Ronaldo, he's getting on with age and he's not able to do that. Okay, so in the press conference just before the game against Aston Villa, some people will be questioning why I consider this a big game. But Aston Villa are currently second place. They're doing quite well in the league so far. So they're definitely a side that we can't underestimate just because of the name of the team. They are a great squad, and they're proven that so far this season. So yeah, it's going to be a tough task, especially without our main striker, Martial. However, we still have Anthony, who is contributing to goals. We have a few people that are contributing to goals, like Eriksen as well. We also have Rashford from time to time. So yeah, we are going to miss Martial, but hopefully we don't miss him too much. And yeah, I feel like if we continue to play the way we played against Brighton, the way we played against Real Sociedad, there's no reason to why we can't leave this game with 3 points. So yeah, let's head off into the first game in this episode. I want to start off good. The last episode, we didn't do too well against Chelsea, despite feeling like that we should have dominated them in that game, which is pretty much a common theme so far in the series. Yeah, I feel like I'm waffling now. Let's get into the game. Okay, so we're live at Old Trafford, Manchester United versus Aston Villa. We're at home in this game. We started the last episode off at home. We played really well in the first half, playing some good football, just couldn't take our chances. Hopefully this time around, that's not going to be the case. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. So for this game, we're going to line up like this. We have David De Gea in goal, at the back with the low for Varane, Martinez and Malacia. In the middle, we have Eriksen, Casemiro and Fernandes. Rashford is on the left. Sancho is on the right. Sorry, Rashford is down the middle. Sancho's on the left and Anthony's on the right. See, this whole thing is just confusing me. Okay, so with Aston Villa, they have Martinez in goal. They have Cash at the back with Bednarak, Diego Carlos and Digne. In the middle, they have Dendoncker, Douglas Luiz and Kamara. Up top, they have Buendia, Watkins and Coutinho. So yeah, they have a really strong squad, hence why they're doing so well this season. I think Douglas Luiz is worth looking at. Okay, so yeah, the game's about to start. We're both playing a 4-3-3 formation. I was thinking about going 4-2-3-1, but I thought, no, let's take it to them. Let's try to take it to them. Let's try to play the brand of football that I initially intended to play. So yeah, the game is underway. Just check it to see if everything's okay. Sound quality. Okay, we're off now. We're attacking to the right, Aston Villa attacking to the left. And yeah, the atmosphere's a bit dry at the moment in the stadium. Maybe they're just too familiar with our bad start, so they're not getting amped up or riled up. We need to give them something to cheer about. Here's Sancho on the ball. Sancho doing well. I literally just did a full circle. Go on, Malacia, get the ball. Malacia puts the ball in. Come on, Rashford. Diego Carlos gets that cleared. Handball to who though? Who are you giving the free kick to? I think that's ours. Yeah, that's ours. Okay. So we scored a free kick with Anthony before. And Eriksen's a better free kick taker than Anthony. And this is a good position for myself. It's not too far away from the penalty area. And it's in a weird angle. I don't really like to take free kicks at an angle like this, but we're gonna see what we can do. Martinez is a good keeper as well, so we need to try get into the corner, try beat him. So Christian Eriksen to step up to take it. Loads it up and over, hits the side netting. Not troubling Martinez. Fernandes. Go on, Anthony. Rashford. Diego Carlos on me. Sancho. Defending quite well, very tight, Aston Villa. Oh, Malacia. Oh, again, I need to stop doing that. I need to shoot. No matter who it is, I need to shoot. I keep trying to make life a lot easier when I could just shoot. I'm trying to do it sweat when I should just shoot. I take the shot in the end, but Martinez was ready for that one. I like the amount of players that are running forward and making runs. Oh, come on, Anthony. Come on, he takes an extra touch in that moment. I don't get that. I'm shooting, I'm pressing the button to shoot. My man's taking an extra touch. We're destined to not win this game. I can already sense it. This game is an absolute cheat, bro. Every time. Like, literally yesterday, I was playing with my boy on pro clubs, and it was happening to me every game as well. Every time I tried to make a first time pass or try to shoot first time, it just didn't want to do it. I had to always improvise. It seems like it's happening in every game mode, except Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team's the only game mode that's very responsive. Okay, back to the task at hand. Here's Delo. Fernandes into Eriksen. Fernandes again. Anthony. Rashford. They just have the centre very guarded. But I know what I need to do now. Anthony. Come on, Benarek is in the way. It's like they got like 4 goalkeepers. That's what it seems like. That's how it feels to me. So 44 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Again, a lot of overplaying the ball in the final third. That's cost me a lot of goal scoring opportunities in the first half. So far, it's pretty much the same as the Chelsea game. Oh, Rashford! Oh my goodness me, Martinez pulls off a brilliant save. It's a corner kick. So yeah, we're attacking to the left, Aston Villa attacking to the right now. There's Rashford. Bruno. Back into Rashford. Tried to cut in on his right. I do, but I end up having to play into Casemiro. Malacia. Casemiro into Rashford. I'm in space, takes the shot. Martinez makes a save. Oh my goodness me. Anthony, where's the direction on that shot? He hits the side net and Malacia into Sancho. Sancho with a ball over the top. Go on, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. Takes an extra touch again. I'm asking you to pull the trigger, my guy. Okay, so we made some substitution. Eriksen, Malacia, and Rashford are off the field. Shaw and Fred and Ronaldo meet their way on the pitch. I just bottled that. I butchered that, I mean. Okay, there's Fred. What is Anthony doing? Why ask for the ball and then run into the centre? This guy's an idiot. Why? Why do that? I'm expecting you to move into the space that you're running into. The guy just runs into the centre. His instruction isn't to cut on the inside either. So what is he doing? Getting really annoyed with my players. Fred with the shot, Martinez with the save. I'm getting really agitated. On. Below. Anthony. I see Ronaldo in the gap. Ronaldo, CR7 to come off the bench and score, and he's denied also. What have I got to do? Please tell me, give me the blueprint. I will do it. Come on. Casemiro. Oh, Ronaldo. Shoot. Oh my God. These guys. How are they doing this? Take him out. Take him out, please. We need to regroup. We really need. Oh, it's not going to work. Ings on the ball. Martinez. What? Why? It's clear who I wanted to play that ball to, Sancho. I'm telling you, no one's safe in this save. Like, keep playing like that. I will sell you, Sancho. You can go back to Dortmund. Nice ball by Fred. Ronaldo, finally. He gave me the blueprint. I actually followed it now. Shoot across the keeper. Ronaldo, he gives us the lead. Okay, look at this ball over the top from Fred. Look at that. This guy, I feel like he's going to be an unsung hero in this save. Fred has actually been playing really well. He's playing better than I was expecting. Normally in a save, I get rid of Fred in the first season. It looks like he's going to be here to stay. So free kick taken. Oh, what's going on there? Why did De Gea not come out and command the area? But well done to Ronaldo. He gets it cleared. Here's Alanga being chased down by Diego Carlos. Well done, Alanga. Well done, Alanga. What's Alanga going to do from here? Alanga comes off the bench to put the nail in the coffin. He makes it 2-0. Look at the scenes. Look at the scenes. Fantastic display from the three substitutes. Fred, Alanga, Ronaldo. Super subs. That's what I call great substitutions. He was impeding on my run. 4 minutes added on as Don Dunker. Nice ball. Game is stupid. The game is stupid because I'm holding triangle. The moment the ball leaves his boot, I'm holding triangle. David De Gea doesn't even come out the way he's supposed to come out when someone's supposed to catch across. My man's dolphin diving. Like, it's just Black Ops. This ain't Black Ops. What's he doing? Look, what are you doing, bro? The ball's right in front of you. Why are you diving behind to the left of the guy? The ball's right in front of the guy. You're diving to his left. Full time whistle. I did a lot of moaning in this first game. Did a lot of moaning. Hopefully it gradually gets better in this episode. We got the 3 points. We beat in the side that was ahead of us by 2 points. Let's get into the next game. The next game's a trip to Anfield. Best believe we are using the 4-2-3-1 formation. Okay, so we're in the Youth Academy Development Hub. Our Youth Academy is a work in progress at the moment. We have a lot of people that are ready, a lot of players are ready to be given professional contracts, such as this guy here. I'm not going to pretend to know how to say his whole name. I'm just going to call him HB. He's 17 years of age. He's French, 6'2". Yeah, his potential 71 to 91. His overall's currently 63. When we first got him, he was a CDM. We turned him into a centre back, and we are working on him as a defensive centre back just to improve his defensive work rate and other defensive attributes. Reece Bailey continues to make strides as a goalkeeper. We have another player called Stefan Louis. He's a centre forward, 17 years of age. His overall is 58 currently. His potential 73 to 94. At the moment, we are working on him as a pressing forward because his defensive work rate is really low. His attacking work rate is medium, and that's not an issue. But the thing is, when you try to turn someone into a striker, you can't work on the defensive work rate. So we're going to keep him as a centre forward for now. Once his work rate is up to high, we're going to try to convert him into a striker. If that doesn't work, maybe a winger. But then again, if we do that, then this whole process is pointless because as a winger, you can train them as a supportive winger. But yeah, you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to do with Stefan Louis. So the ages I mainly target when it comes to the youth academy is the age range between 15 to 16 because the ceiling's a lot higher. You have a few more seasons to develop them, and you can play around with the development plans a lot longer. Whereas a 17-year-old, like for example, Stefan Louis, you don't really have too much time to develop him. He's probably going to turn 18 within the next 5 to 6 months. And then we're going to have to throw him into the first team, not first team, but like give him a professional contract and then potentially loan him out. And by the time he's probably like 21, his overall is not going to be as high as it could be if we got him at the age of 15. That's basically why I prefer to get 15 to 16-year-old players into the youth academy. Okay, we're entering the press conference just before our trip to Anfield. And I feel like this game is going to be huge. We're both level on points as well. So yeah, anyone that wins, they're going to go 3 points ahead. And I feel like that's really important. It's another big game as well. We drew against Chelsea. We dropped points to Spurs. We did beat Manchester City. But so far, our record against the so-called top 6 isn't perfect. It isn't great. We can turn this around by beating Liverpool, by beating Arsenal. And then the second round of fixtures, we just need to try and beat every side. Because at the moment, we're looking a bit inconsistent. Very inconsistent. I'm just answering the questions. Will you make changes now? We've taken lessons from that game. I don't know what game we're talking about. But yeah, we're going to head off into this game against Liverpool. Hopefully, again, we bag another set of 3 points. And hopefully we don't have to do it the hard way. Okay, so we're taking a trip to the stadium, and we got here the set of fans I despise the most. I hate this anthem with a passion. If you're a United fan, you could understand why. Look at that, Fred. He's looking like he wants to put someone in a body bag. That's the mentality you need to go into these games with. Come on, someone disrespect that sign. Someone touch Fred, slap it. All right, cool. So yeah, Martinez, he's captaining our side for this game. Van Dijk is captaining Liverpool. Let's take a look at the lineups. Hopefully this encounter isn't going to be like that encounter in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we put the game to bed within the 90 minutes. Okay, so this is how Jurgen Klopp has set his side up. Alisson, he's in goal. At the back they have Arnold, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson. Keita's in the midfield with Fabinho and Thiago. Up top they have Salah, Nunes and Jota. On the bench they have Kelleher, Shimikas, Diaz, Firmino, Milner, Henderson and Arthur. So we're going to set up like this, 4-2-3-1. David De Gea is in goal. At the back we have Delo, Lindelof, Martinez and Malacia. The two CDMs are Casemiro and Fred. Anthony's on the right, Eriksen's on number 10, Alanga's on the left, Rashford is on number 9. On the bench, we have the Bravkov, Varane, Shaw, Sancho, Van der Beek, McTominay, and Ronaldo. So, the idea behind keeping Ronaldo on the bench, despite his fantastic display off the bench in the previous game, is that I feel like Ronaldo is probably best as a super sub. When everybody's tired, he comes on the field and puts that work in. Because I feel like if he's on the field with a full set of energy and everyone else has their energy, he's not really useful. I feel like he's better to coming off the bench, exploiting tired defenders. Sancho being on the bench, I mean, he's just not played well. That's why Alanga's starting. Same with Fernandes. That's why Eriksen is starting. But yeah, the game's kicked off. We get on the way. We're attacking to the right. Liverpool attacking to the left. And yeah. I said a lot of words without actually breathing. Okay, let's hope that we get off to a flying start. We're gonna remain on balance. We're not gonna go defensive. Darwin Nunez charging around trying to win the ball. Just gonna be really patient. Keep moving this ball around. Waste the energy chasing this ball. That's what they're gonna do. Going Alanga. Oh, well done Alanga. Rashford. Come on, better pass than that. Why are you passing it to Anthony? I'm aiming for Eriksen. This is irritating me now. Because this is what costs me games. It definitely costs me games. Situations like that, moments like that, when you're meant to pass it to the guy I want you to pass it to. There's a reason why I want to pass it to that guy. Because I know he's going to score if he receives the ball. But you keep giving the ball to the wrong guy. I'm really agitated about this because it's happened in every game where I've ended up losing. At some point in the game, it's happened. Still 0-0. Let me calm down. Martinez, Malacia, back into Martinez. Liverpool really pressing, trying to win this ball high up the pitch. Trying to defend from the front. Just something me and Klopp have something in common. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anthony. Yes, we drew Robertson out of position. Van Dijk's now drawn out of position. Rashford, I'm just going to shoot with him. Alisson pulls off a save. I'm tired of passing it to my left or to my right and it's going to the wrong guy. So I'm just going to shoot when I'm at an angle like that. It's a corner kick. So Anthony standing over this. I'm going to take it short, in fact. I don't think we have the right height in the box to even think about crossing it in. Alanga on the edge of the penalty area. Shot, blocked. Van Dijk gets it cleared. As it's deflected into the box. We head it back in. Lindelof with the ball at his feet. Delo, Anthony, Casemiro, Eriksen, Anthony. Oh, what's Rashford doing? Why is he not in the box? Why is he not in the 6-yard box? Go on, get in. Get in. That's what you get. That is what you get. I don't know why they get that, but yeah, Ericsson gives us the lead. Oh my God, it's just so frustrating when things doesn't go your way. Like, for once, the cutback actually goes to the player that I'm intending it for. Fantastic, fantastic. He does get a hand to it, but who cares? We're 1-0 up. Fred. Alanga. Fred. Malacia. Ericsson. What? Look where everyone pause the video for a second and look where Rashford was. That whole attack, that whole little sequence there when I had the ball. My man is playing like a false nine. That is not his instruction. His instruction is to make runs in behind, regardless if we're balanced, defensive, or attacking. My man's outside of the box, asking for the ball to feet. What's wrong with him? It's just really hard to not moan. It's really hard to not moan. We're going into the interval 1-0 up, thanks to Christian Eriksen. Yeah, more of the same. We are applying a good amount of pressure on Liverpool. I want to continue that and actually double the lead and continue to defend the way we have. And he played the ball in the direction I aimed at. He got it to the player. The player just, yeah. Here's Darwin Núñez. Cut back. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. He cracks the post. He cracks the post. We managed to survive that, but it's just so annoying when one thing at one end just doesn't go the way it was supposed to go, and on the other end, you could potentially lose the lead or potentially just concede a goal. We need to go into the summer window looking for a striker, because he is not going to be our main number 9. He can't be. Not with his attacking intelligence. Oh, come on. Get that out. Well done, David De Gea. Well done, David De Gea. That's all. Well done. That's all David De Gea. That's all David De Gea. The defenders just ball watched and allowed that to happen. Oh my goodness me. Thank God for that. Okay, so yeah, we're making changes now. Yeah, Casemiro, Rashford and Eriksen are making their way off, and the Beek, Ronaldo and McTominay, they're on. Just need some fresh legs. It's taken us this long to make changes because the ball just wouldn't go out. But yeah, hopefully those fresh legs will vamp up our performance, because so far, yeah, as you can see, this is what's been happening. We've not been able to get hold of the ball, create chances. It's just all been Liverpool this second half, if I'm honest with you. Luis Diaz is on for Darwin Núñez. I'm assuming they're going to move Jota to the middle. They're right back at it. Well done, Malacia. Come on, man. That gap. It's just something that just needs to be closed up. 2 minutes added on. This is a real grind of a result right now. Come on, Alanga does really well in that situation. Malacia, Ronaldo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Van der Beek is right there. Why are you passing it backwards? Oh my God, this has got to be one of the most annoying episodes so far in this series. We ended up winning the game 1-0, cool, but that is really annoying what just happened, because that literally could have just put the nail in his bed, nail in the coffin, that's the saying. I can't even English correctly, can't even say the right words correctly. Honestly, guys, I don't know how to keep it in. That fiery feeling within myself, I don't know how to hold it back when this game does what it does. That's why we love this game. Love-hate relationship. Did that seem like a game of two halves? Of course it did. Every player did his job. Why didn't we threaten it? Yeah, why didn't we threaten second half? What? Does that even make sense? Why didn't we threaten second half? That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I've always said this. It just doesn't, like, the questions, the phrases, they just don't make sense. Like, I thought I was bugging, but that right there is just evidence. It just doesn't make sense, man. A tight game. You must be pleased to have a come out on top. We made big decisions in key moments. We didn't shirk the battle out there. I don't know what that means. Let's enjoy the win and then prepare properly for next week. Yeah, let's just look forward. Because at the end of the day, I don't believe that we've played well so far in this episode. Yeah, true champions, they do find a way to like grind our results, but we're not champions. We haven't been champions for almost 10 years now. So yeah, I think these players are just dead. And yeah, we're getting quite lucky in certain situations. It's such a big game against rivals for the supporters. Were you worried you might let them down? I've got winners in my team. No, we don't. Scoring goals is what the game is all about. We soaked up the pressure. That's pretty much what we did in the second half. We soaked up pressure, managed to grind out a result, and yeah, that is the end. That's pretty much it. Okay, so Erling Haaland has got the Player of the Year. He's been given the Player of the Year award. That's just been announced. Is there any other headlines? Ronaldo fuming on the sidelines. He continues to complain about having to come off the bench. So, match day 6, it's the end of Group E. It's the last game of Group E. We played them. Last time we battered them 6-0. This time around, I expect to do the same thing. Obviously, the scoreline, we don't have to match that. I just want to play them off the park and end this episode off on a good note. I'm just going to say we'll stay humble. Will you be making any changes? I feel like we've already confirmed pretty much our spot in the knockout phase, so we can rotate a lot more. Last time out, we did play players like Charlie Savage. We did play players like Garnacho, Alanga. I do need to give Zidane Iqbal some first team football. He has already agreed a loan move in January, but maybe if I use him a bit and get a bit familiar with him, so when he comes back from his loan and when I use him in pre-season, I'll be a bit familiar with how he plays on this game. Okay, so this is how we're gonna line up for the final game of this group. Tom Heaton's on guard. At the back we have Williams, Twanzebe, Maguire and Shaw. In the middle we have Van der Beek, Fred and McTominay. Down the middle we have Rashford. On the left we have Alanga. On the right we have Pelistri. Again, it's displaying wrong, so I got confused. Let's get this game underway. Alanga, Fred, into Alanga. It's by the byline. I'm gonna cut it back into Van der Beek. Rashford, take a shot please. He takes a touch. He takes a touch instead of taking a shot. Calm down, Ramel. Calm down, Ramel. Just calm down. Don't let it get to you. There will be more chances. Oh my god. On the other end, Sidibe has the ball, turns back, gives it to Johnson. Garcia. Araujo, well done. Maguire does really well in that situation. Alanga, what a ball by Alanga. Rashford has no excuse but to put this into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Nice finish. From my angle, I would not expect him to have the technique to get it in, but he's done it. He's done it. Okay, again, another look at this replay. Nice ball from Alanga. Rashford shaping his body up to angle that ball into the opposite corner, and that's exactly what he does in the end. Unstoppable finish. Rashford into Pelistri. Pelistri running forward now. Williams. Rashford in front of goal. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. Nice finish from Marcus Rashford. Doubles his tally for the game. Doubles United's tally in the game. And hopefully we can go on now to cruise. Van der Beek. Pelistri. I wasn't aiming it for Rashford. I was trying to pass it to McTominay. Game continues to mess up the flow of my attacks by redirecting my passes. There's Alanga, ball in. Sidibe gets ahead on that. Van der Beek, Fred, McTominay, Pelistri, Williams, back into Fred. Oh, Rashford for the hat-trick. He gets the hat-trick. The keeper didn't even bother diving. Marcus Rashford, I mean, you have to consider the side he's playing against. I did say it earlier on in this episode, he is not a number 9. Maybe there is some promise, maybe there is some hope, but again, we have to take into consideration the opposition we are playing against. It's 3-0. We are making our final substitutions. Ronaldo is on for Marcus Rashford. Malas is making his way on the pitch for Luke Shaw. Come on, Malas, do better than that. Well done, Mengi, with the interception. We need to loan him out. It's not getting enough game time. Here's Malacia. Bombing forward with the ball. Has Garnacho. Garnacho. Ronaldo, 4-0. Garnacho gets an assist. Off the bench, Ronaldo grabs himself another goal off the bench. It's looking a bit too easy. I did say we should be steamrolling this side. I wasn't expecting to beat them 6-0 again. I was expecting to cruise to another victory, and that's exactly what we've done in this game. Look at this pass from, I think that's Malacia. Garnacho just plays it across as a simple finish for Ronaldo. Mantalos on the ball. 2 minutes added on now. That's Tom Heaton picks the ball up, rolls it out into Williams. It's Palistri. Iqbal. Go on, Zidane. Ronaldo with his brace. Zidane gets an assist as well. Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 5. Can we get a Sue? We haven't done that whole episode. He scored about 3 goals in this episode. That's the first time we've done it. I think that's it for this match, you know. If it is, let's just head off into the menu. If not, then yeah, we're gonna get to the final whistle. But yeah, it's 5-0. So we made it through to the knockout phase of the Europa League. Well, we established that in the previous episode, but we finished on top of our group. So yeah, we're gonna quickly take a look at the league standings. And as you can see, Manchester City, they remain on top of the table, 2 points ahead of us with 37 points. And we have 35 points below them. Below us, with 3 points ahead of them, is Liverpool. They're on 32 points, and Arsenal have crept into the top 4. They have 31 points to their name, and just behind them is Aston Villa, who started this episode off at 2nd place. And now they find themselves outside of the top 4 at 5th. Below them is Tottenham, 6th place with 26 points. They're level with Everton, who are 7th. They're ahead on goal difference. 8th place is Chelsea, 9th is West Ham United, and 10th is Leicester City. If you want to look at the rest of the league standings, just pause the video from here. But we are going to take a look at the bottom 3, as Brighton has now found their way at the bottom. I don't know how this has transpired. This has happened in a matter of an hour. That's how long it's taken me to finish this episode. So yeah, Brighton, they're 20th, 9 points. 19th place is Southampton with 10 points, and Bournemouth, they are 18th with 11 points. So that's the bottom 3 currently. In the other groups, PSV and Arsenal, they made it through to the knockout phase. Stade Rennais and Dynamo Kiev, Roma FC, Real Betis, they made it through as well. Braga and Union Berlin. Group F, Lazio and Feyenoord, Freiburg and Sparta Praha. I don't know how to pronounce that team, and Monaco, they also made it out. So joining us from the Champions League, we have Napoli, FC Porto, Bayern Munich. They're going to be in the Europa League knockout phase. That's going to be crazy. Marseille, Dynamo Zagreb, Celtic, Copenhagen. Yeah, that's it, Copenhagen. PSG, what is going on here? PSG, they're going to be in the knockout phase for the Europa League. So yeah, it's going to be tough. Hopefully we don't have to bump into any of those sides until maybe the semi-finals. Because we finished on top, we should be getting a favorable draw. And before we end the episode, we're going to quickly take a look at the top goal scorers in the league. So as you can clearly see, top goal scorer is Mo Salah with 12 goals. Actually, he's joint first, sorry. I need to learn how to read. He's joint first with Haaland. They both have 12 goals in 15 games. Foden is 3rd with 9 goals. Darwin Núñez is 4th with 9 goals. And then Ronaldo, he is 5th with 8 goals. But yeah. If you made it this far in this episode, please remember to leave a like, sub to the channel if you're new, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. And also share with your mates if you know anyone that enjoys FIFA content, PES content, and Football Manager content. But yeah, on that note, we're going to say goodbye for this episode. Take care for now. Peace.